everybody. Welcome to a little short clip of chair yoga. We're just kind of priming for when we can be together in class starting in April. First class, April 12th. We're really excited about being back in person. But I wanted to just share with you some things online while we have the chance. And this class, I really just wanted to focus on some mindfulness meditation and some breathing exercises. If you don't know me already, my name is Sarah Lyon. I'm a licensed professional counselor. I'm with Creative Family Solutions. We are a nonprofit counseling agency, and it has been quite a year, so we've been very busy, but I'm just glad people are coming in to get some help. These classes are also ways that we can help our mental health by being in tune with our physical bodies. We are not just cut off from the neck up and all I think, therefore I am. We do exist in this physical form, and our physical form can help us get through these hard times. So today's exercise is basically just slowing down your process of breathing, paying attention to your breathing, and I'm going to introduce what's called a square breath. Start with a hand on your chest and a hand on your belly. And take a few big breaths, maybe wiggle around a little bit, figure out where your spine is, figure out where your sit bones are, make sure that you're sitting very tall in your body, which is a little bit of a contraction in the belly. So you're pointing your tailbone down towards the chair, feeling both sit bones evenly, planting your feet on the ground. And then those big, huge breaths are focused in the belly, so that you're spending more time filling up all 4 quadrants of the lungs, the upper lungs and the lower lungs. And when you're pushing the air into the lower lungs, the belly fills up like a balloon. If anybody's ever taken choir, this is your diaphragmatic breathing. Pushing the diaphragm down is what expands the belly out. So keep breathing like that for a little while. We'll keep wiggling around a little while. Figure out where you can contract and hold your spine long and tall, as if I'm holding a strand of hair right here at the crown of your head. The chin is slightly tucked in. I'm recording my double chin for everybody to see. Relax the shoulders. So you're not pulling the shoulders back, you're not sitting back into that rounded spine. You're finding that place where you can hold yourself in space. One more big breath, just paying attention to your breathing. Breathing in through the nose to filter the breath, sighing the air out, settling the mind, using your breath to calm down the brain, the thinking brain, the worrying brain. Sometimes it's even just a dissociated brain where you are disconnected. And you're trying to bring all that back with your breath, translating between your mind and your body. The square breathing is just a little extension on that. So you're taking a big breath in. Imagine breathing into 2 counts, filling up the belly. And then holding for 2 counts. At the very top, filling the breath all the way in the lungs, and then 2 counts, exhale the air out. And then holding all the air out for 2 counts. Let's try that again. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. A few more. Find your rhythm, your breath. Last one. And keep practicing this breath, listening to the sound that I make. Keep breathing on your own. Imagine 2, 3 counts as you're moving between that square breathing. But if you noticed, if you could hear the sound that I was making while I was breathing, it's a slight constriction in your throat, closing off just slightly the passageway for the breath to move in and out of the body. And it's not up here in my nose like I just did, because that's, where all the sniffles are, but it's really back deep in the throat, stimulating kind of that, it's called Ujjayi breathing, which is just a constriction so that the passageway not only narrows to slow down the breath moving in and out of the body, but it's also an audible cue where if you're really trying to slow down your brain, you're paying attention to the breath moving in and out of the body. Making kind of an oceanic sound. And that can bring your attention, that mindfulness, that awareness into your breathing even more. So adding layers in your breath work, breathing deep, slow breath in. Pausing with that full breath, maybe even sip a few more bits of air into your lungs, and then exhale. You can breathe out through your nose or out through slightly parted lips, making that ha sound. And then pausing at the bottom. Following the rhythm of your breath, see if you can turn it into some kind of oceanic feeling. And if you still have your hands on your chest and a hand on your belly, paying attention to the hand on your belly, and the hand on the chest stays relatively still. If we're breathing really high up into our shoulders or up into our upper lobes of our lungs, we're missing the capacity of our whole lung experience, our whole breath experience. Filling up your body with as much oxygen as possible gets the blood flowing, because blood travels by the oxygen moving through your body, or other way around, oxygen travels on the blood. I am not a scientist, so I'm just a yoga teacher and a licensed professional counselor. So bearing in mind that some of this is using your imagination to pay attention to your breath. Last big breath in like this. You can keep going if it feels good to you, or we're going to move on just by placing your hands comfortably wherever you'd like, on your thighs, hanging by your side, wherever you would like to be. And maybe as you're here, just inhale, lift the heart and look up, opening your neck and your chest. And on the exhale, drop the chin to your chest and round back. Sometimes it can help to hold on to the legs of the chair up by your hips. Inhaling, lifting the heart, look up. And exhaling. And then slowly just coming back to center. Finding where you're sitting comfortably. Tuck the tailbone down, relax the shoulders, stack your vertebrae one on top of the other. Even imagine stretching a little bit, a micro inch of a motion of stretching your spine a little bit longer, and then close your eyes. Paying attention to 5 things that you can hear. Letting the breath move naturally in and out of your body. So listening to the sound of your breath moving in and out of your body, listening to the sound of my voice. Maybe there's a bird chirping outside the window. Maybe a car drives by. Maybe there's a train in the distance, or the air conditioner moves on. So after you're paying attention to all the things that you can hear, focus your attention on memories of particular tastes. Paying attention and thinking of 4 different tastes. Maybe it's chocolate or rice or something sweet, something sour. Maybe it's a favorite breakfast. And then move towards 3 things that you can remember smelling. An iris, a flower, a daisy, anything that is particularly pleasant in your memory. It might be fresh cut grass. Taking that deep breath, using your imagination to move to just the sensory experience of wherever your hands are touching. The chair or your thigh, maybe even taking both hands and placing them at your heart center. And then taking that last deep breath, opening your eyes and keeping your gaze soft, just directing your sight to a spot on the floor in front of you. As you're focusing your attention on that one tiny little spot, peripheral vision maybe gets a little cloudy. You can focus your gaze with blinking or without blinking. And just taking a few deep breaths. And as you focus on the ground, feel your feet connected. Feel your bum connected through the chair. Paying attention to that connection visually, physically, in your heart, your imagination. Using your senses, this is a sensory experience, to remind yourself to be in the present moment you're in the form you're in, with the love and the memories and the connection that has been throughout your life, through your hearing, your taste, your smell, what you can feel and what you can see. And then if you'd like, you can bring your hands to heart center, pressing the back of the thumbs into the space at your heart center. And if you choose, you can pick up your hands, pressing the thumbs into the space between the brows. And sealing today's exercise, just bowing forward. Namaste. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you soon.